may have heard that something dramatic has happened to Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner. A personal journey that 20 years ago may have seemed inconceivable. But as KTVA 11's Lauren Maxwell reports, there are a number of Alaskans who are traveling down a similar road, including the man you are about to meet.
There we go.
If you met Danny Earl on the job at the Alaska AIDS Assistance Association, you probably wouldn't recognize him as transgender. He looks like a man, sounds like a man.
Social media is great. I love it.
And thanks to testosterone shots twice a month, he even has a beard.
I love my facial hair. It's probably one of my favorite things.
Was that pretty exciting when that first started to grow in?
Yes. It was a lot like the teenage boys. Look, I have one hair. Look, I'm shaving now.
Danny is 5 years into his transition from a woman to a man, but his journey started as a little girl named Ashley.
I hated dresses growing up.
At a young age, Danny told his parents his truth.
I was 4 or 5 years old when I actually told my mom, I was like, I'm not a girl, I'm a boy.
And what was her response?
Not too happy. She's like, no, you're a girl.
It's a story he tells now with humor, but much of his childhood was painful. Danny was born to a strong Mormon family on the Kenai Peninsula. He says there was lots of love, but little tolerance for people who were different.
I was constantly feeling like I was just this horrible person.
He had friends.
So that's me right there.
But somehow never felt himself, even doing things he loved.
That was a really hard year for me, doing basketball with the girls. It really solidified that I was different.
Puberty sealed the deal.
I cried when my mom brought me my first bra.
Yeah.
It was a horrible experience, and I put it on and I just laid down in my bed and cried.
By the time Danny was a sophomore in high school, he'd attempted suicide several times. He was 2 years into college when he told his parents he was changing his name as well as his gender.
I've had 14 suicide attempts in my lifetime. And so to hear my parents say that they would rather I transition than end my life meant a lot to me, because I really thought it was the opposite.
Today, Danny has a good relationship with his family, and his transition continues. His next step is surgery to remove his breasts. Until then, he wears a binder.
I cannot wait for the day when I don't ever have to put this on again.
And when he isn't working, he performs regularly in a drag king show. Danny says he's feeling a confidence he never felt before.
Just looking at the progress that I've made and seeing who I used to be and who I am now, and it's, wow, I've done a lot with my life.
For once, he's feeling comfortable in his own skin. Lauren Maxwell, KTVA 11 News.
Danny says there was no one to talk to growing up who was like him, so he's made it a mission to help others who are transitioning. He's put together a book of local resources to help people on their journey. You can find out more at ktva.com.